We made it. Who would have thought we're still standing after 2025? What a crazy year. The year of the Hermit. I'm going to mark it the year of the Tower. So much profound change, so much going on. But I'm here to welcome you to your 2026 Year Ahead Intuitive Tarot reading with me. It's got a whole new flavor to it. Thank goodness for that. Now in February, we do kick off with a 0-degree reset in the sign of Aries. It doesn't matter if you're in Aries or have a significant placement there, it impacts us all. We are resetting after the biggest year of the decade, a whole new volume, a whole new chapter of life. So you can get excited about that. We're leaving 2025, the most pivotal year of the decade, well and truly in the dust. So it's a rainy day here in Melbourne, Australia, as you can see, but it's perfect for doing tarot and, you know, creating these yearly readings for the channel. But what I wanted to let you know is that there is a personal offering available where we put together your year ahead tarot wheel. We start with the energies for each of the 12 months of the year, and then we dive into your life areas. We do work, career, business, money, investment, finance, love and relationships, and a life area that you get to choose. I then summarize it all for you in a PDF document, and you receive a 90-minute video. You get to weigh in on all of it. It is a very in-depth offering. So if you do want one of those, please do jump in. They are filling up, and I will be away all of January. So if you want to get yourself an early Christmas present, or just set yourself up for your best year yet and being able to navigate that with a little bit of an upper hand, you are welcome to jump in. I will link that down below. And for now, I better get back to editing these videos so I can have them up for you on the channel super soon. I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support throughout 2025 and the 7 years I have been here. Couldn't do it without you. I love you. Have a brilliant year. I will talk to you very soon. Okay, Aries, these are your cards. This is your tarot wheel for 2026, starting January clockwise around to December. We've got a pair of cards for each of the months. We're going to jump in and read them in just a moment. I'm going to pull you a major arcana first, but can I just say, Aries, you have a feast of major arcana starting, you know, sort of mid-year all the way through. There are so many powerful energies. You have a lot of pentacles here. It feels like work, career, money, stability, security is a theme. And you got a bunch of love cards up here in the last quarter of the year, whether it's new love or a relationship going to the next level. So you've got it all here, Aries. Can I say this is going to be your year after probably a decade of, you know, the opposite energy? And I'm one of you, so I'm looking at this and going, thank goodness, it's our time. So let's jump into this, Aries. If I can pick up that card, let's get a help from her right away. Okay, let's see what your guiding light major arcana is for 2026, Aries. What is it? We have got, oh my goodness, it's the best one in the deck. Thank you. The sun is here. It's a Leo energy. It is the trump of all the major arcana. The sun is out. There's nothing that you cannot overcome in 2026. This is your rebirth year, Aries, and I feel like it starts with that 0 degrees reset in your sign in February. Everything that you cleared away, everything that you worked towards, all those brave moves across 2025 are going to pay off because you've got the best card here. It really does talk about a total rebirth, wonderful health, wealth, vitality, abundance, and paving a path of gold, a bright future ahead as it pertains to 2026. I'm claiming this reading. Beat me to it in the comments, Aries, because it's a good one. This is our year. All right, let's jump into January. We have got the Knight of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay, so you may be dealing with a Sagittarius in January, some moon rising or Venus, but this is also the energy of moving forward or wanting to move on in all your fiery gusto, Aries, but maybe there's the handbrake on Hanged Man. This can talk about, wanting to move forward, but still looking for the clarity, still looking for the guidance, still waiting for pieces to land. So what I would say here, Aries, is, it's been the end of a huge year. Maybe just slow it down in January. Wait until you sort of feel like all the green lights are on. Wait until the sun illuminates. I mean, you might be waiting to hear back from somebody in January, maybe a Sagittarius. This is generally somebody who comes in with news or a message or an opportunity, but it feels like it doesn't move necessarily in January, but maybe you've got some ducks in a row. But either way, there's this energy here of, that, the ignition point is about to really be lit there, but you might be some things that are out of your control that you're needing to wait for the green lights on. February, I think things move. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. It feels like work, career, study, business is the theme here. You're carving out a new path, and I think that this is the year, Aries, that you've said to yourself, no more complacency, no more accepting, less than what I'm worth, what I deserve. You are going for it. Do you start the business, the side hustle? Do you start that new job? Do you work on that savings plan? Do you develop your skills? It's all here. You will not be put in the corner, Aries. The Four of Cups, I feel like coming out of 2025, many of you were feeling over it, right? But this shows you getting back, on your game here, and maybe that energy from January, you were waiting for those pieces to land. You might have been waiting for new job opportunity or to find out if you had finance, something like that. February, it's all go. Everything is moving. All right, how does that translate to March? In March, Aries, you've got the Two of Wands and the Death card. Yeah, you're really forward focused, future focused here. And the Death card for me is less about endings, but more about transformation or moving into a new cycle, one that expands your life in some way. Two of Wands is an extension, positioning yourself for the future. Now, themes, this could be thinking about travel, relocation, moving homes, taking that leap of faith into love or work or career, something that you really feel unlocks the potential in your life. Now, the Death card, I do think that in that first quarter of 2026, Aries, you were sweeping away some energy of the past. This is where you shut the door on no more Four of Cups, nothing that makes me feel bored, over it, apathetic, like I'm underselling myself, dimming my light. I will not take that. I will expand unapologetically into the future. Two of Wands. So that's what I see there. You might make some important decisions, book some tickets, fill out some paperwork, apply for something, and I just get the feeling that that is the start of, the official new energy coming in. All right, so April, birthday month for us, Aries. Now, we do have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This is probably our biggest challenge month, and then it's like the floodgates open to amazingness after this. Now, this can be real or perceived loss or scarcity. There could be an opportunity that doesn't go your way. There could be an unexpected expense. So just buckle up for that. But ultimately, the Page of Pentacles says that there are solutions that may be out of that. On the other side, there are new seeds to plant and new opportunities. I mean, this is a page. It's generally a messenger of opportunity that brings the new in. I mean, the fives are points of change. They're turning points. And spoiler alert, in May, you've got two more fives coming, but one of them is the Hierophant. This is new infrastructure. So if you do have a wobble here in April, it's for a reason, because you are going to come out unshakably on top. You are going to make some changes, Aries, that really up the ante in your life. So we have the Taurus energy of the Hierophant with the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is my scattered fire card. Now, you've got a lot of fire energy. Spirit is saying hone it, target it, like a ray of sun underneath a microscope, okay? We are laser focused. The Hierophant really can be making major moves into higher levels, climbing the ladder, work, career, starting that business, This can be commitment, higher union, somebody who's getting over conflict around commitment, signing a new contract, and there's something spiritual about it. You unlock the door to the future in May, and I think it's been something that's been hovering, manifesting, and integrating across the first quarter of the year. So, really interesting. High Priest is here, and in your next month, June, you've got the High Priestess. So what is this? A dynamic spiritual power couple? Is that who you work with? Is it someone you're in a relationship with? I don't know, but there is something really karmically profound here, Aries. Look at this. June, High Priestess, and the World. A fundamental, major chapter opens. So I think you were just mopping something up until now, and it's almost like the year properly starts in June. You enter into your next maybe 10, 20-year cycle. Could it be whatever that commitment or contract that the Hierophant was initiating you into? Now, there's something unknown, unseen about this, Aries, which is potentially going to be a little bit triggering for you, because you like to know where you stand. You like to be in control. You're the emperor. You like to be in the driver's seat. You like to be the visionary, but there's something about this that's going to ask you to surrender. Yes, I know the S word, but it's almost like let go, Aries. Cross the threshold, because do you know who meets us after the High Priestess? The Empress, number 3 in the major arcana. You are going to reap rewards. I mean, this is a year of the sun for you. This is a year of illumination. This is a year of growth, of positivity, of abundance, right? But we don't get there by doing the same thing and rinsing and repeating the same formula. This is new. That path of gold is opening up, but it's going to require you to go into places that you haven't gone before, Aries. July, the theme continues. This is our second death card in this spread. It's called Transformation, and it comes in with the Capricorn energy of the Queen of Pentacles. I love that this one here is represented by the light at the end of the tunnel. What major, I can't pick it up, but it's here. What major guiding light do we have in this reading, Aries? The sun. After what feels like a decade of having those Indiana Jones walls, remember that scene in Temple of Doom when he's got that ceiling coming down on him with the spikes, and when he's put his hand through the thing with all the bugs. You've been in that for 10 years, and now you're opening up into the chamber where you're finding the treasure. So that's the transformation card for me. It's like out of this ominous space towards the light with new focus. Now, Queen of Pentacles, the themes. Yes, work, career, finance, home. Some of you are making decisions around starting a family this month. There's something growing. And you know what? Queen of Pentacles, I always say, Aries, being the Capricorn energy, links us to the devil. She has danced with the devil and she survived to tell the story, focused the energy, and is now reaping the rewards and seeing that everything that you've been through in that horrible decade before, that's stopping right now, Aries, has really made you. It's made you who you are. You wouldn't be this unstoppable force. Okay, so you're going to look back and see how it was a blessing. Something major is transforming here, and yes, it could be your work, career, your house, home, or your take on family. Do you know what other little surprise we've got for you are we in July? No, we're in August. Your second sun card in the spread with the Four of Pentacles. So 2 death cards, 2 sun cards, and look at the link between the sun and death. This tells me that you, like right now when I'm reading this in December 2025, you already feel that peaking over the horizon. Energy is shifting and you can feel it. You know it's going to be your year, Aries. And here we go. So the Four of Pentacles also, again, Aries, is saying that stability and security is a theme. I think that you're making some major inroads in terms of financial growth, career growth. And in August, you might be really close to some kind of goal or achievement. So you decide to bunker down, right? Doubling down on that. I feel that you reach a savings goal, an investment goal, a work career goal, and you know what? You're really taking this very grounded approach to it because something is growing and something is flourishing, and you're going, I'm not going to make any of those Aries like brash decisions, right? I'm slowing my roll because I know that the foundation is almost in place. So I actually really like this particular Four of Pentacles for you, Aries, because it feels like you've learned the hard way across the last decade and you're like, you know what, I'm only building from here, I'm not repeating any of those cycles. Which leads us to the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. There is a plan that is really executing magic in your life. The stage is set, the foundation is in place, and because of that, you're ready to plant, you're ready for rewards, you're ready for results. That Knight of Pentacles has been out there working the land. I think that signifies your last decade, Aries. You've been clearing away, you've been going through karmic lessons, you've had the Chiron amplification. Am I right that this is about our last year of Chiron? Like we are going, like no wonder the sun is here because you have gone through, I feel like you've traversed so many of your life lessons and karmic lessons, Aries, that life just gets so much sweeter from here. And then we had that blast of Saturn in our sign, like just when we didn't need any more, right? We had to go through that. But look what it's unleashed. It's made you unstoppable, the Magician. I think that this is you initiating some kind of new beginning because something clicked into place the last month, right? Something like a finance goal or something that's enabling you to market your magic, to start something new. You've actually worked towards a slow, unsexy plan here, Aries, and it's paid off. Look at this. October. I'm probably chalking this up to solid love energies here. Or you could maybe you purchase a home. This is 11/11 energy coming in. This is some kind of portal. Some of you get engaged, some of you get married, some of you conceive a child, some of you buy your dream home, your first home, some of you might retire. You are settling into this beautiful abundance energy. Everything's paid off, and I think that you've worked towards something this year, and here we go. And Aries, if you have been wanting a beautiful life partner, I think they come in. The sparks of potential, the energy rising, the dynamism, the sensual energy, the flame is lit, and then it becomes four flames. So I don't know, but there is some kind of beautiful new stability that feels exciting AF for you. And you know what? You run with it. You absolutely run with it. Chariot and Ace of Cups. Could it be an emotional new beginning with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? The Chariot is the untethered freedom. It is you cannot hold me back. Wild horses will not stop. This is victory. This is a win. And it's an emotional new beginning. Yes, it can be love, something that fills you on all 5 sensual levels. We see the lotus flowers. They started in the mud, Aries. You've been through that journey, but you followed the light of the sun, and because of that, you were blooming on the surface. Something is blooming. Something is growing. Something is transforming. Something is awakening your heart. I love this energy, Aries. Again, beat me to the claim. I feel like you've been on such a resilient journey. Something big falls into place. So I got my money on love, but sometimes this can talk about leaving a sense of home, and then you find exactly what you're looking for. Again, is that the new home? Is that the big relocation? Maybe you relocate for love. I don't know, but it's forward movement all the way. So why not finish the year with the Lovers and the Four of Swords? Did you notice that we had the Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and then the Four of Swords? 444. Did you know that you're the Emperor in the Major Arcana, number 4? You are activating your fullest power. We also had the Four of Cups. We had 4444. Wow, that's your angel number with double sun cards. I actually see this as you feeling settled and stable, potentially in relationship. The Lovers alternatively could be a choice that you make. that brings balance, harmony, and healing to your life. But the Lovers generally is around our partnerships. And if you did have a change in your love situation, enter into a new relationship, or maybe deepen a relationship, here it's like, okay, I've made the right choice. I found my other whole. And there's this beautiful energy of, I can rest now. Things are in place. And the sun inevitably is out. Aries, it's gonna be a year. I feel the path is paved with gold. I'm claiming this, being an Aries, my sun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all sun energy. I just feel like this is going to be one of your biggest, brightest years. Nothing can hold you back, Aries. Let's go in with a bang. Let's start it with a bang. We're finishing it on a bigger bang. So I'm going to leave this here. Aries, I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like a personalized version of this reading where we do all of this plus the deep life area dive into all of those, then you are welcome. I'll pop the link down below. It would be a pleasure to look into the possibilities, potentials, and predictions for your 2026. It's going to be a huge year, Aries. I can't wait to spend more time with you here and bring you through weekly and monthly readings. Thank you so much for your continuous support. I'm wishing you a beautiful end of year and a very happy new year as we launch into 2026, our biggest, brightest year of the decade. I'm sending you so much love, Aries. Do take care. Bye for now.